and thank you for being all here. My name is Florencia, and some of you probably know me already. In the last few years, interpreting has become an increasingly important part of the PROZ.com community, and we in the PROZ.com team have been working on a tool specifically for interpreters. The name is REMOTO. At PROZ.com, we've spent more than 2 decades working to help freelance language professionals succeed. The tools we build and the services we provide are all guided by that mission. But our members used to be mostly translators. Since the boom of remote interpreting in the year 2020, interpreters have become a much bigger part of the industry and of our members' base. And since we work to serve our members, we want to find a way to make your interpreting workflow easier. Many of you already work with large interpreting platforms. Those platforms are designed to help companies manage interpreters. They own the client relationship, they decide how the work is distributed, and they build tools that make their business run more efficiently. REMOTO starts from the opposite direction. It is a tool built for you, a platform you can use with your own clients at your own rates under your own professional brand. Our goal is to give you a professional tool you can use to serve your clients while removing many of the administrative headaches that come with running an interpreting business. We want you to spend less time dealing with payments, invoices, cancellations, and logistics, and more time doing the work you want to do. REMOTO allows you to offer both scheduled and on-demand interpreting services through your own professional profile. You set your own rates and your availability and allow clients to schedule a session in advance or call you immediately whenever you are online. And most importantly, REMOTO follows the same philosophy as PROZ.com. Your clients are your clients. REMOTO is not designed to stand between you and the people who hire you. It is designed to make it easier for you to work together. We also want to protect your time. If you worked as a freelancer interpreter for long enough, you probably experienced last-minute cancellations. You reserve time in your schedule, turn down other work, and then the assignment disappears. That's why REMOTO includes cancellation protection. We use payment authorization and credit card holds controls designed to ensure that clients make a commitment and you are compensated for your time if they don't show up. At the same time, we take care of many of the administrative tasks that normally take up a lot of your day. Credit card processing, client billing, invoicing, payment collection, cancellation protection, tax handling where applicable. When a client books and pays through REMOTO, you don't have to chase payments or manage billing conversations. The platform handles that for you. Our goal is to make it easier for independent interpreters to operate professionally and confidently. REMOTO will give you a public professional profile. Just as PROZ.com does, you can share it with your existing clients so they can call you or book you whenever they need your services. And new clients will be able to find you through the directory and through search engines. And we know that many language professionals have expertise that goes beyond interpreting. You may teach languages, you may provide language consulting, you may offer cultural guidance, communication support, professional mentoring, or subject matter expertise. REMOTO allows you to create separate service profiles with their own rates, settings, and availability so clients can find and book exactly the service they need. How to get started? Getting started is simple. First, sign into REMOTO with your PROZ.com credentials. Your basic details will be there already. On your profile, you will be able to set your rates, and you can choose different rates for different language pairs and configure your availability. If you're already a verified pool interpreter, your verified status will be imported automatically and you will be ready to start using it immediately. If you are not yet verified, We will ask you to submit a couple of documents so we can verify your qualifications as an interpreter. Then you will be ready to start using Remoto. Share your profile with existing clients, add it to your website and social media profiles, and make it easy for people to book or call you whenever they need your services. And whenever you are available to take calls, make sure your status is set to online on Remoto. That way, your clients can reach you immediately whenever they need your services. And as more interpreters use Remoto this way, we'll be able to expand future on demand opportunities across the platform. As you use the platform, you will find things that are missing. Maybe you'll think of features you wish existed. Maybe you will identify workflows that could be improved. Maybe you'll remember things your clients have asked for in the past. Please tell us. You, our members, are the ones making it possible for us to build Remoto, and we are building it for you, with you. We want your feedback so that we can give you the best possible tool. Nobody understands the reality of interpreting better than the people doing the work every day. And so the platform will evolve based on what our members want and need. Because Remoto is being built as a benefit for Pros.com members, we expect some functionalities to become member benefits in the future. We haven't made those decisions yet because we want your input first. What should those benefits be? Improved visibility, priority access to on-demand opportunities, additional profile settings, new business tools. We want members to help answer those questions. Try it and tell us what you think. We don't want Remoto to be just another interpreting platform. We want it to be a tool that works for you, a tool you can use with your own clients, a tool that removes administrative work, a tool that helps you get paid, and a tool that evolves based on what interpreters actually need. Remember, we want to hear your feedback. Go to pros.com/remoto and complete your profile. Set your own rates and your availability, set yourself as online, and let your clients call you and book you. And tell us, please, what you think. Thank you. Thank you for being part of the Pros.com community. Thank you for helping make this possible. And most importantly, thank you for helping us build what comes next.
Just a second here. Let me bring Florencia in. Um, There we go. Hi there, Flor. You're muted.
Hi, Jared.
Long time no see. How's it going?
Everything's good.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm here with Florencia Vita and Andrea Capuselli. Both are pros.com staff. Hi, Andrea. I I didn't know you were going to be here, but it's nice to see your face again.
Hi,
Uh,
Jared. Hi, Flor. And hi, everyone.
I I have some questions, so let's get to it. Someone asked, "Do I have to pay to use the platform?"
Yeah, the question to that one, the answer to that question is very easy. It's no, absolutely no. The platform is going to be open to all users. Like Flor mentioned in the presentation, at some point there may be some features that are exclusive to Pros.com members. But with the same principle that runs Pros.com, there will still be basic functions available to everyone, and you don't pay a commission from your rates in order to take calls from your clients. So you are able to use it entirely and get the full amount of your minute or hourly rate with any call, whether you're a free user or a member.
Okay. And
Right.
and for those who maybe aren't as familiar with the pros.com model. The idea has always been to, if you're a freelancer, we serve you, and the idea is to allow you to keep as much of your business uh, as you want, and if there's money involved, as much of that money goes to the freelancer as is humanly possible. So this would be in line with kind of what we've always the approach we've always taken. Um,
Exactly.
staying on the topic of money, how are okay? I'm an interpreter. I sign up for the platform. I get my profile in order and everything. How does the payment work? I get an assignment. Who handles payments?
We handle those payments. Remoto, what does is when you get the assignment, we hooked the credit card of the client. So, as I said on the presentation, whether the assignment is done or not, you will be paid for that assignment. And when that is if it's a pre-scheduled assignment, but it is an on-demand. The credit card is held as well. So when the assignment is done, you don't need to take care about the invoicing or chasing payments or nothing. You're paid. And then the rest is taken care by Remoto. Yeah. You're going to be
Okay.
paid.
If
Yeah.
you are a ProzPay user, you probably know that the credit for payments received to ProzPay appears on your account, and then you have different ways in which you can withdraw that money. With Remoto, the principle will be the same. The money, as soon as the client is charged, the money will be appearing in your account. So then you can hold it for a little bit and withdraw through your preferred method all at once, or start withdrawing. It will, of course, depend on your withdrawal method, what is more convenient to you. But the moment the call ends, you have your payment. And then if the call was canceled and the cancellation window wasn't respected, you will have obviously not the 100% of the
The
call fee, but you will always have a cancellation fee for
fee.
your time.
Okay. Sophia asks, can I use the tool just to talk to my clients, or should I always wait for a call from them?
You can use
Yes,
it
I
in
think
order to, yeah, you can, sorry, let me start and I'll hand it over to you, Flor. But yeah, you can use it you can hand it over to your clients, give them your profile so that they can schedule with you at any point. You don't need to wait for somebody to find you and schedule you spontaneously, if that is the question you were asking.
yeah, that's exactly what we want. We need you. I mean, you all the interpreters to use it, right? To use it in your social media, in your companies. So every client that wants to contact you, you can have that communication, that interpretation project through Remoto, right? So yeah, that's exactly what we need from you.
Great. And Barbara asks a couple of interesting questions. I think I can probably take the first one. You correct me if I'm wrong. She asks, how are rates set? Um, I believe the idea is you set your rates, right? As on the
Your
Pros
own
Not Pro
rates.
site, right? We're not going to set your rates for you. You decide what your service is worth, how much you want to charge, um, depending on the kind
Exactly.
of clients that you're after. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Totally.
And her other question is a little bit more on the technical side. If she's on a active on a call, will that will the platform block other calls from coming in? Will the platform automatically say, okay, Barbara's not available right now, wait an hour, that sort of thing?
Andre?
Okay, perfect. Yes. If you're on a call or if you have a call scheduled for a given time, that time will be automatically blocked. And something that Flor mentions is that if you are also working on other platforms and you're aligned on another platform, in that case, yes, if you're just accepted a call in a different platform and you know you're going to be busy for a little window, ideally you will momentarily set yourself offline on Remoto so that you don't get distracted by calls coming in from Remoto when you're talking on a different platform, and then set yourself back as online. But if the call came in through Remoto, or if you already had the call set up before, the time will be automatically blocked. And as soon as the call ends, you can start receiving calls again.
Okay, great.
Right.
Uh, if I'm just getting started with this, what uh, what's the minimum amount of information or documentation or what have you that I need to provide to begin using the platform?
Ideally, if you're already a Protocol member and if you're part of the pool of interpreters, when you log in on Remoto, basic information will appear, and then you will need to upload all the information from the pool will be uploaded as well, right? So if you have your HIPAA, your 40-hour medical training, your language certificate, all the documents, right, will be there. And if you need more, of course, there's going to be staff asking for all the documents if they're not ready to start taking calls. But if you are already active on our pool of interpreters, if you log into Remoto, you will be active on Remoto to start taking calls right now. Okay, so you don't need anything else.
Yeah, and if you're
Okay,
just starting out and you're setting your profile up from scratch, the minimum will require is identity verification. Yeah, in Remoto's case, in order to start taking on work, you'll need to submit your ID to verify your name, your identity. And then depending on the specialty that you want to cover, you'll have different requirements. So for example, if you are simply offering general interpreting for example, educational context, you may need to simply prove basic training in interpreting or experience in interpreting, depending of your language pairs. There are language pairs where training may not be so easily available, so requirements may vary a little bit. But for example, if you want to offer medical interpreting, in that case, yeah, you will definitely need to show your HIPAA certificate and the medical interpreting training. Or for example, for legal training, then there may be requirements depending on the areas you want to cover as well. So that varies a little bit. We hope that the requirements are very clear. When you are setting up your profile, you have a smart drop down that shows what you're missing, what you will need to submit. So from my testing, I think it's a very intuitive process. But like Flor was saying in the presentation, we want your feedback on that process. So if you're completing your profile and you find that something is a little bit confusing, that you're not quite sure what document that we're asking for is supposed to mean, or how to submit it in the best possible way, you can always let us know.
okay,
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
And the idea of requesting this information, in some cases you need it in order to do certain types of excuse me, assignments. In others, it's just helpful. I'm sorry, someone's got background noise. Andrea, can you mute for a second? No?
I
Flor,
am
can you
muted.
mute?
Flor, maybe?
Good. Um, in some cases, it's just good to it's uh, uh, an added benefit for potential clients to see that someone has been pre-screened. They've got these certain things in order. They've got training. They've got they're certified in HIPAA or whatever the case may be. That sort of thing is more and more important now that it's easier and easier for an AI to masquerade as a human, to show that you're a real person, you're a real human being, you have real qualifications. The more of that you can offer publicly to potential clients, the better and the easier you make it for them. Gladys has a question. On other platforms, sometimes you're not supposed to, or you're not allowed to have, direct contact with the client, or maybe the client i- isn't supposed to be able to contact you directly. I'm assuming that with Remoto, that's not the case. Is that right?
Is that right?
It,
Yeah, sorry, Flor, go ahead.
no, exactly. With Remoto, we start the other way around. I mean, your clients are your clients. You set your own rates, and as we do in pros.com, we do not meddle with in the connection between the client and the translator. We help them connect, and the work is theirs, right? And in this case, it's exactly the same. It's your client, your rates, and we do not take any interference. So yes, you can of course ask them to contact you directly through Remoto
Yeah, and if
to do the
somebody
assignment.
found you through Remoto for the first time, no, they are not a client that you knew previously. They will be able to see your full name, your profile, to mark you as a favorite interpreter and call you again to send you a message and say, Flor, I loved your work. Please, can you be the one interpreting my wedding in France next month? Like that, we are
Exactly.
there to make that connection possible, not to not to be the wall in the middle, but to help you
Exactly.
reach those clients. What I did want to mention when Jared was talking verification before is that something that is very important with remote is that because we are going to be charging the client from the moment they start speaking with you, because we are working to ensure that you get your payment, at the same time, we have to offer that guarantee to a client that they are talking to a real interpreter who has already been verified as an interpreter, as a real person, because, yeah, they are putting their credit card in the platform and they're saying, okay, I'm paying for an interpreter. So instead of doing the whole vetting process themselves, they rely on the fact that we are going to be doing that first safekeeping process for them, and then they are going to meet you. And yeah, if they like your work, they can work with you again as many times as they want to.
Great, great. All right, so we're kind of running over schedule, but if I'm not already on Remoto, the next step is go to Remoto, sign up the profile. It should walk me through the steps to add the information I need to my profile, and get set up. And anything else I should know at this point?
I think, well, right now, if you start submitting your documentation, we are expecting that the window for approval will be within the couple days, and then you'll be ready to start working. Like Flor was saying, if you're already verified in the interpreter's pool, that's simply going to move over onto Remoto. So you will be able to already link your clients to your profile so they can call you whenever you're around or schedule you without a problem. And if you are not yet confident, you say, okay, I want to test this out before I start moving my clients here. Or if maybe you are starting out and you're not ready, you don't have a client to start using Remoto with, and you want to test the platform, you can go to pros.com/remoto/feedback. And besides the feedback form, which you will find there at the bottom, there is an option to book a call through Remoto with me, with Flor, or with Fawad, who's the main developer who built this platform for you guys. So you can book for free a call with any one of us, and you can test the calling function live, see how it works, see how your client will experience that, and also tell us what you thought of the platform, what ideas you have, what you would like to see. So not only sharing your feedback through the form, which of course is very useful for us, but also hearing your thoughts in real time is something that really has no replacement. And this is very important. That is why we are inviting all of you to a live networking session next week, same day, Thursday, more or less the same time. It's going to be starting, don't let me lie to you, it's going to be starting at, wow, I'm going to lie to you guys, networking session. It's going to
I'm
be
going to
starting
say
a little bit
12
later.
p.m. 12 p.m. GMT.
I think
No?
it's 12 GMT, yes, but yeah, I don't want to 13. 1 p.m. GMT. There
Okay.
we go.
One.
I knew
Yeah.
that there was a slight difference. So next week, same time, more or less same time, same day, we'll be talking live. We'll be running through a little bit of a demonstration of how Remoto works and talking about the state of the industry, what you thought of the presentations in this event, and of course, of what you thought of Remoto, what you would like to see, what you would like to change, the things that you found particularly useful, any friction that you found. So, of course, take the time to click around to complete your profile to test it out. And I hope to see you all there next week.
Okay. And the link to the form to register for that follow-up event is in the chat now. So you can,
It's in the chat. Fantastic.
you don't have to complete it now, but maybe open it up in another tab and when you can, complete that and then tune in next week for that follow-up event regarding Remoto, right? And I'll put the link to Remoto once again in the chat for those who didn't see it before. It's an easy link, pros.com/Remoto, and that's where you can get started, check it out, see what you think, and take things from there. So thank you very much, Flor and Andrea, for the Q&A session. Thanks, Flor, for the
Yeah.
presentation.
Thank you, Jared.
It's been a joy and a pleasure and an honor.
Same here, Jared. Thank you, Andre.
Thank you,
Hope
Jared,
to see
and
you
thank you,
all
everyone.
on the
All right.
networking.
Yeah, see you
Talk
next
to you
week.
later. Bye
Thank
bye.
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye. Take care.